Hello and welcomes back everyone. AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic as the Sith Warrior Curse. Sort of a bit awkwardly there, but oh well, we'll continue. Where we last left off, we had finally finished the first chapter of the Sith Warrior story arc, where we finally met the Jedi Master Norman Carr and defeated him, and in so doing lured his Padawan Jacer Wilson to the world of Hutta, where we managed letting her use her technique to ease her into the role as a dark side user, taking her on as our apprentice in showing that the dark side is more powerful than the light, which is a subjective statement, but she seems to believe it, and yeah, she is now one of our companions. Now, before we start the Chapter 2 story arc, we need to speak to Darth Barris, of course. Before we do that, we're going to be doing a couple of flashpoints, but as I mentioned at the end of the last video, I need to give you a bit of a brief rundown of what's occurred prior to the beginning of the next flashpoint, which is actually in the distance here. So, at this point in time, both members of the Republic and the Empire can do two flashpoints which go together, and the Republic's two flashpoints occur in the timeline prior to the events of the Imperial flashpoints. And I think they are, is it Talos 5 and the Maelstrom Prison for the Republic? Or Telos, it's Telos with a number. Anyhows, a Jedi Master gets a visit from a Force Spirit who informs him of a trapped Jedi Master being held somewhere in the Maelstrom Nebula. And as a player of the Republic, he asks for your aid, recruits you in gaining a navigation device allowing you to plot and navigate potentially well throughout the Maelstrom Nebula, as it's got various dangers travelling through it, and also the location of the Maelstrom Prison itself, where the player in Maelstrom Prison manages to kill Grand Moff Rikus Kilrin, who we have spoke to prior in this playthrough. He was the individual who was giving us orders on our first flashpoint, Black Talon, but you defeat him and free the Jedi Master, who reveals himself to the Republic player. The Jedi Master then goes back to the Jedi Council, lets them know what he has discovered, and then goes on his merry way and decides he wants to deal with the Empire, and more precisely the Sith Emperor, in his own way. And that's where it leads us right now, because the events of those two flashpoints have a bearing in what we're about to do. So, let's speak to the astromech droid here.
What's the emergency, droid?
This is Darth Malgus of the Expeditionary Fleet. I bring greetings from the Viragi sector. You are the Lord who brought Norman Carr to his knees. Now I ask that you stand at my side and carry the Emperor's banner to war.
I am the Empire's sword. Speak, Malgus.
For 3 centuries, our Emperor has held a Jedi Master prisoner, prolonging his life and his torment. The Jedi Master possessed a secret, the location of the Foundry, an ancient space station of untold power. Both the Jedi and his Foundry concern us today.
Where does fighting the Republic come into play?
The Emperor sought to pry the Foundry's location from the Jedi's mind, but for centuries he resisted. So the Emperor has set him free. Predictably, the Jedi Master fled to his Foundry and brought the Republic Armada with him. He has led us to our prize, if we have the courage to claim it.
The Emperor had 300 years to break this man, and he never succumbed.
So it seems. A fleet of 30 Terminus-class destroyers is gathering. You may meet with Moff Veneer aboard the flagship. where he is coordinating the attack. We will capture the Foundry and slay this Jedi at last, and all the Empire will roar in triumph.
We are gathering quite a fleet.
They're not dead.
Hey, Jason. Well, oh, I was going to find an outfit for you to wear, wasn't I? So we need to get on board the White Nova and speak to Moff Fenir, who is going to be assisting and leading the Dreadnought assault fleet. I think that might be the White Nova in the distance there.
At your service, my lord.
Yep.
Travel route is confirmed.
I do like the Imperial fleet. It's very simple. Mostly stars, various worlds in the background, Viacant space dock itself. What I wouldn't mind, what I would have liked to see maybe is like shuttles going to and from.
They're not dead.
Yeah, the space dock from between the various dreadnoughts. Bit more actual activity going on, really.
Stop slacking.
So, before we go see Moff Fenir, we'll turn that off. 2 moments. I apologise for this. I maybe should have done this before we started, but what armor could we give Jacer? Something that I've already collected. Maybe? Maybe. I'm tempted. Let's see how it looks. And we need to choose a lightsaber for you. Apologies for this. Collected. Where is my double? Ah, there it is. And we'll just give you a saber crystal. What colour would you like? You know, let's match. Oops, wrong button. Come on, thank you. Oops, whoop. There you go. Much better.
Tell the Red Shrike to hold position until they're patched. They're not doing us any good.
Yes, sir.
And get those engineers a shuttle.
Moff Fenir, Darth Malgus sent me.
My lord, it's an honor to commit myself and my fleet to your cause. The Sith shall lead us to glory in the Emperor's name.
You and your men will know triumph today.
Yes, my lord. Tell Darth Malgus we're ready.
This is Darth Malgus to the Imperial Strike Force. The Emperor's prisoner, the escaped Jedi Master, has unwittingly led us to the Nanthri system. That is the location of the Foundry, an ancient alien space station embedded inside an asteroid.
The full capabilities of the Foundry remain a mystery, but the Jedi Master who discovered it will do anything to protect it. The Republic fleet is already on guard.
You said the space station is of alien design.
Yes. Built by a species that once ruled the galaxy, whose technologies make our own look primitive. Our Jedi Master knew their secrets well.
We are en route to intercept a Republic cruiser carrying supplies and reinforcements to the Foundry. We will immobilize the cruiser with a tractor beam. You shall lead the boarding party. Once the cruiser is captured, you can use it to slip past the Republic defenses and infiltrate the Foundry itself.
We take the enemy vessel and use it for ourselves. Time we proceed.
You must not underestimate the Republic defenses, or the Foundry's Jedi Master. He is the greatest threat, but your will is stronger.
We're in range of the Republic cruiser, attempting to lock tractor beams.
We have them.
Get to the airlock and take that ship. It's the only way we can reach the Foundry.
Well, it's not the only way, but it's the best way to avoid a massive fleet battle before we infiltrate the space station. Okay, and we're going to be doing this story mode, which means it's going to be myself, my companion, and a... what's it called again? A combat support droid. That's right. Quite enjoy doing these two flashpoints, including the Republic too as well. I have fond memories of doing them with other players. I mean, we could have used a group finder, but well, it saves us time trying to find a group.
Stop slacking.
We've scanned the cruiser for life signs. There's a full battalion aboard, along with a team of Jedi Knights. Be cautious.
Boarding parties go. Go.
I was gonna say, bloody hell. I was using my skills, but there was no animation to see that they were actually being used. So there are two bonus missions. We have to disable 6 communication relays, that's one over there, and a stage to defeat so many Republic forces mission. Okay, here we go. Yeah, the Imperial forces will be following closely behind to take control of the sections as we move forwards.
members proceed to your assigned security stations. We have been boarded.
Really? You're just telling them that now? That's 31 out of 50 Republic forces defeated already. There used to be a security chest, I think, behind that engineer, but no longer. So let's not worry about these assault droids. So that was 50 Republic forces defeated. Now we need to defeat 10 Jedi. And we have our first boss, the HXI-54 Juggernaut Champion. He can't be immobilized or interrupted in any way, and he draws power from these various generators, which can be a bit fun. Bloody hell, that had a lot of health. Ooh. I'll take that headpiece, thank you very much.
We've lost engineering, but their vanguard is headed for the bridge. Regroup and protect the command deck.
Ah, bugger. Moved a bit too late to avoid this battle droid. New passive skill in a very short amount of time. Ah, and here's the Jedi. Now, which one has the most annoying skill? I think the Consular can push you. The Knight, I can't recall what they do. I guess we'll find out.
Reinforcements to deck 3, 7, and 12. We need more time to escape that tractor beam.
Ah, level 64. Awesome. We'll have a look at the passive skill in a moment. Oh, hi. So, let's have a look. First of all, any new skills? No. Very well. Passive skill. Pillar of Strength. Reduces the cooldown of Invincible by 30 seconds and increases the damage dealt by Backhand, Ravage, and Crushing Blow by 30%. Okay, Crushing Blow, Backhand, Ravage. Ravage is... yes. Okay, Crushing Blow, okay. And of course, there's a backhand. Yes. Okay. Cool. And Invincible now has a 2.5 minute cooldown rather than 3 minutes. That makes sense. And here's our next boss, Major Alvena. It used to be you'd leave her alone and deal with each of the battle droids. You would focus one and focus the other, because when you defeat them, you get ads spawned on you. Oh, bloody hell. Stunned. There we are. Awesome. Let's continue on our way. Six down, 4 more to go, and there's 2 more right here. Now this, I say, one of these Jedi has a knockback, and there used to be a chest down here. Not sure if it's still there or not. Yeah, it used to be where that medic used to be. Because you could go down and grab it. You could also drop it down and you'd survive the fall, usually. But sometimes a Jedi would so kindly knock you off the edge, and then you'd be battling another elite conquest droid there as well. I think it's the consular who has the knockback skill.
To Master Dorin. We've identified the enemy vanguard. Intercept immediately.
Master Dorin. that's our next boss fight coming up. And the last 2 Jedi to play with. There's a couple in the distance, but these'll do. Stage 2 complete. Stage 3, disable 6 reactor security terminals. Now, Master Dorin could be a pain as well. He could deal a lot of damage in a very short period of time, and you would normally need to focus the healers as the DPS, so the tank would normally get punished quite severely.
You will not pass. I am Jedi and I will stop you. You are formidable, but the Force will guide me. Defeat me and 100 more will come for you.
There you go.
Me and 100 more will come for you. There is no death, only the Force.
This is Captain Yelto to the Imperial boarding party. I admit you have us outnumbered and outgunned. You know we're not going to escape.
You're awfully confident for a woman who knows she's beaten.
This vessel is powered by a Type 4 hypermatter annihilator. Right now, I'm disabling the safeties and rigging it to self-destruct. In a few minutes, you, me, my ship, and half your fleet will be reduced to stardust.
A few minutes is all I need to take control.
I have my doubts. Yelto out.
So, she's gonna scuttle the ship. Great. Imperial Commando squad here, just sitting back and watching. Ah, bugger. So we need 2 more comlink relays, 4 more security terminals. And to, of course, continue advancing along the command deck here.
We're reading a spike in power levels. You need to get to the bridge.
And this is an optional boss from what I can... Can you skip this fight? Maybe you can't. Maybe it's later. You probably could. Either way though, we're not gonna, because of course we need to access these terminals. He is an artillery officer. Yeah, we need to hit this relay if we want to do all the bonus missions, so we'd have to fight him. We could have called in reinforcements for that fight. There's a couple more of these security terminals hiding around, I think, but that's one of the other bonus missions complete. The final stage is to shut down the reactor. And the reactor's just down this way. the fight down here in the reactor potentially could go horribly wrong. Depending on what the combat support droid decides to do. We can't really control it like we can Jacer. So here's Chief Engineer Kells. Stretch. We need to defeat his modified assault droids before we defeat him. Otherwise, they go explosive. Well, they go explosive? Can you tell? I'm not awake. Yeah, they explode. And there's no real safe place you can hide from the explosion. Sometimes you used to be able to hide behind these reactors. But it didn't always work. God, I'm more tired than I thought. I'm not stringing sentences together correctly. My combat support droid's gonna get me into trouble. We are. Reactor shut down. Bonus complete. Happy days. Still laughing at myself. Still go explode. Bloody hell. If you can't laugh at yourself, you cry. Anyhows, we need to get to the bridge. There's one more comlink relay to disable. I wondered. I was sure there was a medic somewhere. Just couldn't remember where they happened to be. Final relay. Happy days. Ooh, hello. I'll take that. Thank you very much.
All non-essential fleet vessels withdraw. The Republic ship is preparing to self-destruct.
And here we are, final fight. The commanding officers, I guess, of Storm Squad. Commander Jorland, Security Chief Massey, and Medical Officer Alon. Now, the commander has a reflective shield. So depending on what our combat support droid decides to do again, things could go horribly wrong. But let's go deal with the medical officer first of all.
For the captain! For the Republic! We're going down. We're taking you with us. Number 7, recharge.
Oh, hi.
A few seconds more, this whole ship self-destructs. You'll never win. The Empire is doomed.
Awesome. Okay. And here's Captain Yelto.
Area is secure. Get the tech team. Shut down the self-destruct.
Blast you. All of you, get off my bridge! Is this some great victory to you? Using a fleet to capture one ship?
You will give us access to the Foundry, and that could change everything.
If it does, it won't be with our help. I'm not telling you anything, and I'm not begging for the lives of my crew. I know about the massacres of the last war.
All boarding parties report success. Should we begin executions?
Show no mercy. Let all who oppose the Empire know fear.
Acknowledged.
Bloody work, but necessary. When the operation is complete, we'll broadcast the names and faces of the dead as a warning to the galaxy. More importantly, the cruiser is ours. Preparing it for the assault on the Foundry and its Jedi Master now.
Any more information on the enemy defenses?
We're pulling that data from the cruiser computers. In the meantime, I offer congratulations and suggest you return to the flagship. Darth Malgus wants to speak to his strike force.
Okay. Hey, level 65.
Moffania, you said Malgus wanted to talk.
Yes, while we're refitting the Republic cruiser.
You have done well, all of you. Had we such strength in the last war, the Treaty of Coruscant might not have been needed.
We're honored, my lord.
But now, a greater challenge awaits. I have studied the information from the Republic vessel, and I am now certain of the Foundry's nature.
What have you discovered, Lord Malgus?
The Foundry specifications match those of 3 other space stations known by history. Each of these legendary stations could manufacture technology on a massive scale. One xenoformed planets, another built fleets of ships.
The Star Forges?
The Foundry creates endless armies of droids, commanded by the Foundry's Jedi Master, a man very likely mad after his long imprisonments.
If this man controls the Foundry's armies, we need to know how he thinks.
At his prime, he was a powerful warrior, a general and a skilled tactician. A legend to some. Now, I cannot say. Moff Veneer, you may proceed.
The Foundry is built into an asteroid surrounded by the Republic fleet. The cruiser we captured should pass their blockade without interference. You will fly the cruiser directly to the Foundry and lead the ground assault, while our ships jump from hyperspace to engage the fleet.
The Foundry will be ours, and you will eliminate the Jedi Master.
What's stopping you from handling this?
Much as I would like to handle this personally, other matters require my attention.
It isn't just the Foundry we fight for. We fight to prove to the galaxy that the Empire is unstoppable. Glory to the Sith and to the Emperor.
And so, we now get to do the flashpoint known as the Foundry, which is what we'll be doing in the next video. Yeah, actually we'll break this video here. Turn this off. Actually, before we finish, let's have a quick look. No new skills. Level 68 for our next passive ability. Okay, very nice. So, I'll play with some item modifications, because at level 65 we have some new modifications to play with. But when we come back, we'll do the next flashpoint. We'll use the Republic cruiser, the Dorin Sky, to bypass the Republic fleet and gain access to this Foundry. And see if we can discover the Jedi Master and what he intends to do with this endless army of droids he will be capable of manufacturing. But that's all for next time. I hope you've all enjoyed. As always, feel free to comment, and I'll see you for more next time. Till then, no. Bye-bye now.